Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a cute move on the top bar that I just kind of found during my training the other day. I don't have any name for it, so I'm just going to call it the diver because I feel like you're kind of look like you're diving into water or something. So if you have a name for this, if you've seen it before, please let me know. I would love to hear other name options. It's kind of related to a chest stand, and it's just a really fun way to be vertical inside the hoop. But first, as always, I'll remind you to please do subscribe to my channel because not only is it immensely helpful for me and helping other people find the channel, but it's helpful for you as well because you won't miss any of the tutorials that I put out on a almost weekly basis. So don't forget to subscribe and like videos, and I'll be very, very grateful. Okay, let's move on to pro tips. My first pro tip in this move is to keep your knee that is pressing against the top bar close to the span set. If your knee is farther away out to the side, it's going to be much harder to balance and you're going to end up crooked instead of straight up and down. So push that knee against the top bar and make sure that it's close to the span set. My second pro tip is to push your hips slightly forward in the full position. Not only is it going to look prettier and elongate your line, but it's also going to help keep you secure because that back leg is pushing against the top bar of the hoop, and that's going to keep you nice and steady. And my third pro tip is to use your abs, not in a showing off your six-pack kind of way, but in a way that is going to help protect your back and help you balance in the position. If your abs are engaged and you're using all of those muscles, it's going to be a much easier job to balance in the full position, and it's going to protect you more from injury. Okay, those were your pro tips, and now it's time to break it down. Starting from your knee hang hawks position on the top of the hoop, you're going to reach up and place your hands on the sides of your knees, but slightly wider than your knees. Next, you're going to lift up one leg, doesn't matter which one, whichever one you prefer. Pass it through the center of the hoop, straighten it, and press it against the back of the hoop. Next up, move the opposite hand to your straight leg down towards the bottom of the hoop and use it to control the hoop as you pass your head and your shoulders through to the back. Once your head and shoulders are on the back side of the hoop, you can replace that hand right where it was. This is why you want to put your hands slightly wider than your knees because you need to be able to slide them down to almost halfway down the hoop. From here, you're ready to really engage those abs and straighten that front leg, taking it off the top of the hoop. I like to bring it out slightly in front of me so I have my legs in this V position for a minute. I think it's really pretty. But when you're ready, you can bring your legs together, squeezing them as tight as possible and coming into the full diver position. Don't forget to really squeeze your knees so they're all the way straight and point those feet. Also, looking at the ground with your head will elongate your line and really beautifully accentuate the arch of your back. When you're ready, you're going to just slightly move that front leg back over so it's on the side of the span set. Then bend your knee, making sure to keep the top bar of the hoop in your knee pit, hooking it back on, and you can bring your back leg down, pass it once again through the center of the hoop, coming back to the front. Lift it up. Remember to lift up high before you bend your knee to make sure you get it in that knee pit, and rehook it on the top. The last step is to let go with your hands and use them to control the bottom of the hoop as you bring your head and shoulders back through to the front of the hoop, coming back into your knee hang hawks position. Here's an alternative shape you could also throw in. When you're going into the full position, you're straightening both legs. You could lean your hips even further forward and turn it into a little lunge, half stag kind of position, or even a small split. Here's the whole thing again in real time. I really enjoy this position because it is interesting without just being like another split or another back bend. It's something that's very vertical and self-contained, but it's visually very interesting, I think. Anyway, if you enjoyed this tutorial, then please do take a moment to like this video and to subscribe to my channel because both those things are immensely helpful. They're also quick and free and easy and highly appreciated. And with that, I will see you guys next time.